Here's what happened round 3 of the FIM S1 Supermoto World Championship. It was a wet circuit in Pleven for Moto number 1, but it was Manu Hermanen who came out with a whole shot ahead of Ivan Lazzarini and Matt Winstanley, with Adrian Scherer down in 4th, just ahead of his brother Thomas Scherer. Throttle control was the order of the day. As you can see there, Adrian Scherer almost being unseated. Angel Karangatov thought he'd find a way through, but Scherer bounced back, and then Karangatov eventually did go through and go on to finish in 6th position. Manu Hermanen, though, showed everybody a clean pair of wheels and a little bit more as he came around at the end of the final lap, lap 12, to take what would have been his 5th race win of 2012. He exited the final corner nice and easy, pulled a nice big wheelie, and that was 25 points on the board for the Flying Finn. Followed up with a nose wheelie. Moto number 2, and Karangatov found himself looping out at the start, and it was Thomas Scherer, number 4, who found his way amongst the front runners going through turn 1 with Manu Hermanen. But then Hermanen ran wide coming out of turn 3, and that opened the door for Thomas Scherer. In 3rd place was Lazzarini. 4th on the first lap was Adrian Scherer. And so the 4 main protagonists in the 2012 championship suddenly started to put a gap on the rest of the guys behind them. At the end of the first lap, though, Thomas Scherer ran wide. That opened the door for Manu Hermanen, and once there, he never relinquished the lead. Thomas Scherer, though, came under pressure and was eventually passed by his brother Adrian on lap 4 and moved himself into 2nd. So that pushed Thomas Scherer back to 3rd, and for the next 8 laps, Adrian Scherer, after closing in on Manu Hermanen, just could not find a way through to take the victory, and again it was another win for Manu Hermanen. Adrian Scherer was 2nd, Thomas Scherer was 3rd, Lazzarini was 4th. 3rd moto, and once again Thomas Scherer got off to a good start just ahead of his brother Adrian Scherer, and these two would go wheel to wheel throughout the whole of the 12-lap race. Uros Nastran got a good start in 3rd place with Karangatov down in 4th and Ivan Lazzarini in 5th, but Lazzarini would eventually drop down to 6th, and that's where the Italian HM Honda rider would finish. But up front, all eyes were on the battle between the 2 Scherer brothers. Meanwhile, the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th was between Karangatov, Lazzarini and Manu Hermanen. Hermanen eventually finding a way through on Lazzarini, and then he had his sights set on the number 79 of Karangatov. Well, as the race neared its conclusion, Thomas Scherer eventually put some clean air between himself and brother Adrian, and he would come home to take his first race win of the afternoon. But it was Manu Hermanen who won the overall with 2 wins and a 3rd. Thomas Scherer, though, continues to lead the championship after 3 rounds.